It's very cold today. Right, I'm knackered. Right, so Andy, I'm here looking for the impossible. This is the driver I'm using just now, which I've been using for, I don't know, 6-7 years probably. Callaway Epic 9 degree.
Okay.
Which I hit okay.
Yep.
Right, hit pretty good. Hit a lot of fairways, right, and I can shape it a wee bit when I need to.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can get something that would go a little bit further,
Yep.
right,
Yep.
10 yards, 15 yards would be awesome. I think I'm giving you an impossible task.
Yeah, yeah.
The way I swing it.
Yeah.
Right, but something that could be like that, a wee bit of gain, right, still easy to shape.
No problem.
And if we can't get anything, we can't get anything.
Yeah, yeah. Less fairways, more distance.
No, I still want fairways. Fairways are still important.
No problem. No problem. Give me a few of yours. Let's see let's see some what figures we're getting.
It's very cold today. So that would be a good example of a kind of bad one. Another bad one.
Yeah, give me a few more. Let me just see. Get a little gauge.
Oh my goodness.
What loft have you got that set to?
9, I think. Yeah, 9.
Okay.
We'll try again, see if we can get one anywhere near the middle. That was better. That would be a kind of normal one.
Okay. Yeah. Again, I think spin's maybe just a fraction high. Could maybe get something just in the air for a little bit less time, possibly. But let's try. So this is the
I want it in the air longer, I think.
Cobra. Well, same height, as long as we reach the same height, but get it coming down quicker.
Right off the bottom. That one was okay.
Let me just change that head. I'm going to give you a bit more of a draw biased head.
Okay.
Up a little bit in loft as well.
I don't mind that because I always can knock it down, no problem.
Yeah. But it definitely looks like you're getting a little bit more out of that.
So that's a 10 degree head?
10 and a half.
10 and a half, okay. That was quite good.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's a typical one that looks good in the air, but it's in the air for too long. So when that comes down, you're not getting the forward momentum. So I think this will flash up with a bit too much spin, or far too much spin. Yeah. So you look at the spin rate there, over 3,000 RPM. That's too much. So if you look at the middle one here, that's the best one so far. So the Aerojet, you're getting a little bit faster ball speeds. Not much, but it's carrying through the air a little bit quicker.
I'll hit one with this and try and feel as though I'm taking it out of the air a wee bit.
Swing speed's a wee bit slower than last time I saw you. Maybe it's cold today. Yeah, so spin's far too much. It's just hanging in the air. As soon as that catches a little bit of wind or anything, you're going to be in big
So
baller.
I would say that I would be guilty of that at times in the course.
What's that?
It's spinning too much.
Spinning too much in the air, yeah. Look at that for a nice little sweet spot. I actually swapped the shaft, so you've gone from regular to stiff. Do you feel any difference?
That one, yeah, probably
A bit
does.
more rigid.
Yeah.
Good or bad, or hard to say?
Bad at the moment.
Okay.
But I'm not proud anymore. I'll go with ladies if it makes it better.
Ah, good. Good.
Remember to use my legs there. Oh dear.
Right. Give me a couple of seconds. So you can see when the spin's coming up, it's bunching all the clubs together.
Yep.
So again, like you said at the start, well, you're not changing for a good reason if you're going to be changing to
If
the ones that aren't doing anything.
changing
So
to the same thing, there's no point.
Cobra, bit more draw biased on it. So same setup as we had the first time round.
Just 9 again.
It's 10.5. Low spin head, but more draw bias. My God, you're a brave guy, Stuart, standing there.
That felt good though. Was it good though?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Fastest ball speed of the day as well. You definitely look like you're suiting the Kaylee blue shaft in the regular. Definitely looks like it's a good combination for you. And even that one, I know it's not off the middle, but it more than plays. You're averaging 139 ball speed with your driver. That last one was 135 ball speed with your driver. That last one was 135. So you've not lost anything for a poor shot, and it's straight down the middle.
Oh, that was awful. Oh.
The thing is, you can see from that last one, I know that last one's not off the middle, but the loft to an extent is irrelevant. It's all about trying to get the right shape. Like you say, you're not a proud man. If it's 11.5, it's 11.5.
If it works, it works.
Yeah. But I think for someone that, as you say, you hit down on the ball a little bit. So for someone that hits down on the ball, going with that little bit extra loft just helps.
What did that last one do, Andy?
Literally the last one or the one before.
The last one there.
Last one there. Again, the flashing orange dot in the middle is the one.
Is
the one there. So what we're looking at here, just to kind of clarify it. So in a fitting, we would only leave in 3 or 4 of the best ones with each club. So we take out an element of pilot error. So if only we could do this on the golf course. If we tidy that up, best 4 with each club, that's your comparison there. Best 4 with yours against best 4 with the Cobra so far, Cobra being orange.
So that's 4 with my calorie or the white ones?
The white ones are your club, and orange one is a Cobra so far. Give this one a little hit. Going to the ping.
See, this immediately looks as though it's sitting awful closed.
Good or bad?
Bad. I'm not surprised to see that, because it just looks as though it's aiming straight left.
An old man's club. Same again. Feels like that's sitting left.
Yeah, it just looks as though it's sitting there, that it's going to go straight left.
I'll give you a similar one that won't sit quite as closed.
And fun enough, it didn't go quite as far left.
That's a good thing with the movable weights now, that you can actually get a club that still plays with a draw bias, but you don't have to look at one that looks draw bias.
Better swing, yeah.
It's a good swing.
Callaway.
This is Callaway, so this is the Paradigm. You ever find you've got a preference to a brand? Do you ever stick with a brand, or?
Yeah, not really. I've had it. Well, it's a Callaway just now. I've had a TaylorMade. I've had Cobra. I've had Shrixon.
Good swing. Yeah, it just looks like it's in the air for a little bit too much time. Yeah, give me a couple more, and then what we'll maybe do is see if we can tweak the Cobra, get anything more out of it. But that looks like that's the. Yeah, it's definitely too much spin on that. Again, it's one that'll look good in the air, but when it lands, it just won't do anything. So you're not really gaining much over what your driver's doing. Right, let's go Cobra.
Thing's not far behind it, it's left.
Yeah. So, let's try.
Between the two.
Do you tend to tee the ball quite low when you're on the course? Or?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll try and hit a draw, I'll tee it up a wee bit higher, but... So there's nothing really comparing to the first Cobra.
The first setup of Cobra is very good. It's very good.
So that was okay, maybe slightly bottom half of the club, but
Yeah.
that's spinning too much.
Yeah. Yeah. That last one was the best one. And the spin rate. It's not bad by any means. It's just you're getting a little bit more ball speed. So it's your off-centre hit that seems to be better. Your off-centre hit, you're not dropping as much as what you are on the good one. So again, good one's good, but you're needing 4 or 5 shots to get to that good one. So there's no point in that. Whereas again, the Cobra first time round, the drop-off isn't as much. And I think that's also to do with the regular shaft and the stiff. The stiff, you need to be on it a little bit more. And you don't want to have something in your hands that you feel you've got to try and force.
No, I don't hit it hard.
And this again is going the other end. This is lighter.
That felt quite good though.
Yeah, it's come off the club really nicely. And again, I think, you've got to look at what you've walked through the door with. You walk through with a door, a club that's good for you. It's not disastrous. Like that shot. Yeah, I don't like that.
See, that felt good.
I just think it's in the
Just
air.
spinning too much.
I think so. It's just in the air for a little bit too much time. And again, I think you're gonna get okay distance there. But I think the difference is when you're playing into wind. Yeah, when you're playing into wind, the time that's in the air, when that lands, I just don't think it's got any force momentum.
Yeah.
in it.
So I get that. Right. So, but if I was playing into the wind,
Yes,
right?
you'd manipulate it.
Yeah.
But then,
So
I suppose again it comes down to the type of golfer. I'd rather not have to manipulate it, but again it depends on the golfer.
I would give it more of that flight. I'm going to try and turn this one over.
Right, back to the first one. Little bit draw bias again. Up a little bit in loft. This is the one I can feel it.
I mean, it's certainly not too high a flight, is it?
No. But yeah, I think give the Cobra a go. Again, like we said, you've come in the door with something that's pretty good for you.
Yeah, so it's difficult to...
We're just trying to eke a little bit more out. You've kind of gained a little bit of both, a little bit of distance and slightly better dispersion as well. So we're not sacrificing any dispersion for a few more yards. One thing you're getting off of this is your smash factor. So it's like your efficiency rate. So if you swing the club at 100 mile an hour, you can potentially get 1.5 times that in ball speed. If your spin rate's good and your swing's good, it gives you an efficiency rate. Your efficiency's through the roof. It's really, really good. See, I like that ball flight for the driver.
I was trying to have you draw there again.
I think that's really good. Again, you're going to get a lot of forward momentum when that ball lands.
So this is a fade.
It's nice.
Spinning a lot, that one, isn't it? Is it not too bad?
That's not too bad for a fade.
I mean, I'll hit a lot of shots like that on a golf course. Just because I know it's in the middle of the fairway. It's difficult to shoot a high number for the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, definitely a lower ball flight again than yours.
Right, so let's see if I hit up in one a wee bit and see what happens.
If you can get hitting up on that ball, you've definitely got more in there to get out. But then what you probably need to do at that point is lower the loft again.
Yeah.
You're gonna get this stall.
I know from experience that I still hit it, regardless of what these numbers tell me. I hit it further when I hit it lower. Right, I'm knackered.
So, driver of the day is Aerojet, 10.5 head, and this is the low spin one. So we've got the weights a little bit further forwards in the head, but still on the draw bias setting, up 1 degree and draw setting as well. So basically this at the minute is playing 11.5 degree with a lot of draw, and Kaylee blue, Kaylee blue regular shaft.
Yeah, we'll give it a go and see what happens.
50 quid for you.
We'll take it in the golf course.